There's a competition party going on next door. Inside the fence over there. So you will occasionally hear cheering. I don't know if it's because the kids are doing something fun or the adults are, but they're having fun. So nothing wrong with that, I guess. As long as they're being safe. So yeah, I promised that this weekend I would do a mushroom video, so I'm gonna do it. I've got some that I saw perfectly fresh earlier this week. Hi, Blue Jay. That big caw, that's the Blue Jay. And I brought out my book. And I've been trying, but this is the only book I have. So here we have the brown ones I've been showing everybody. And they're pretty dried out now. We'll see if some in the back are less dried out, because these ones came up first. So they've had more time. And the two closest varieties. Oh, here's one that's not all dried out. Let's pull it. Very gently. There's the underside of the cap. My focal distance has to be kind of farther than is convenient for this. Let's put it here. So, here's a spore print of something in the front yard we'll go look at. Here's something I tried last night. We'll see if it was too dry or not. Ah, dark brown. Okay, so that is the spore print on these little guys. And let's see. What do I think they are? Got a few tags in here, so let's just review. Something from earlier this year we'll look at. Here's one that I think that might be. Both of the ones for the orange are coming up as probably toxic, like either sulfur tuft or deadly gallerina. Tufts. There's no like picture of the base of the mushroom here though, and that's pretty white, and those are pretty, they're a little bit more like that. They're a little bit more like that, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Let's see. It says purplish brown. Yeah, okay. So, but brick tops have the white underneath. And this H. caponitis might be the same as a sulfur tuft, just a slightly different color. So I think it might be a sulfur tuft. Possibly. And then this peachy brownie one, that's the only reason that I doubt that the white ones in the front are the American parasol. I doubt that because it says the spore print's white, and that came out first almost brown and then faded to a peach color. So let's go the long way. Now we'll go this way. We'll go this way. It's fine. My bike's still on the porch. I do kind of quickly want to show you what's left of what I thought might be. That might have been a oyster mushroom. It might not have. I took a really good detail of it in its full effect, and then I did do a spore print that was so pure white that you couldn't see it on the white at all. It only showed up on the black. So here's what's left of these from the other day, and I'll use it as cover art because I still don't have the ability to insert pictures. But I'll use it as cover art for the movie once I get into it. So, oh, here we go. Here's a young one. Good. Good. So there was a young one underneath here. And they desiccate down to stars, apparently, that's really cute. And then look at this. They're coming up like that. And they're just a little textured. And the roots and the base, does it have a ring? Oh yes, I squished the ring. It does have that ring where it releases and it stays attached, at least in this stage. These were a lot bigger when they weren't dried out. So they've actually shrunk quite a bit. And here's the cap. And there is kind of a yellowy peachy spore print. Yellowy peachy with some brown streaks that are probably just the gills themselves, you know. So far we have possibly sulfur cap, and then we have probably not American parasol. But nothing else had this texture to it that I saw. Let's put it down and see how well we can focus. There's definitely a texture all over the cap. So I'll have to flip through again. Oh look, there's all these little babies at the bottom. They're all just, I think I'm gonna have these for a while. So, yeah, GoPro isn't the best for close range. We definitely got something more happening up in here. Look at all this mycelia. The mushrooms love what I'm doing with heaps of wood. So that's nice, right? Alright, so the next one we're gonna go look at does not include the spores. So let's just real quick, let's see. I feel like this one matches most closely to what I saw. Or this, which would not be recommended. Okay. So we'll have to go back, and I want to reshare the one that I saw on this log. That really big log right there, which there's very little left of. But, you know, I can keep this log and see if it does it again next year or something. That's the mushroom fruiting body, and I'll put a link. Looks like we're gonna have to do the next mushroom in the next video. We took up all the time. Okay, I will show you eggs in a nest in a next video. It'll be shorter.